Okay. Um, if you've got issues with the volume, that would be on your side. That wouldn't be on my side. So I'm not sure. Maybe log out and try to log back in. Yeah, so I had a crazy, and obviously like because of all the health stuff that was going on, I wasn't here to do the forecast on the 1st, which I normally do. So we're 6 days late, which is not a normal occurrence. And part of me really wishes like I could have gotten here to tell you more about the moon prior to it coming, but obviously everything happens exactly as it should. So yeah, here we are. Here we are on the 6th of July. Maybe, okay, all you volume people, problem children. I'll put my mic on. Maybe that would be better for you. Let's see here. Is that better? Can you hear me better now? Let me know. Do you have better volume? Okay. Now everyone's happy. Okay. Except me, because I have to have this cord hanging from my phone to my shirt. You guys, Rode podcasting microphone, legit. Too legit to quit. Okay. Back to the topic at hand. Yeah, I mean, so I always believe that these things happen exactly as they should, right? They always happen in divine timing. I get here when I'm supposed to get here. I deliver the messages to you when I'm supposed to deliver them to you. Certainly there was massive cleansing and clearing that needed to happen in my physical vessel so that I could receive the downloads that I received yesterday as I was preparing for this live stream for you guys today and preparing to deliver you this wealth forecast. And, you know, I think perhaps that moon energy needed to come, it needed to be upon us. The other thing is that the Sirius gateway has opened. And so I believe that that actually really needed to happen before I came and delivered this live stream. We're going to talk about all that stuff. If you are in my Wealth Witch channel, I already did a little preview of information on the Sirius Gateway yesterday. And if you're not in the Wealth Witch Telegram channel, please come join us over there. Maybe someone can drop the link here for me. I'm not sure if Mallory's on yet. Maybe someone can drop the Telegram link. But for those that are listening on Brighton or YouTube later, we will put the Telegram channel link in the description of the video. I'm still having coffee, you guys. It's early. It's early in Bali. Okay, but we had to reschedule everything because I was sick last week. So we had to find a little window where we could put this forecast in my crazy schedule. All right. Where do we begin? I guess the first thing is that the download that came through so clearly for me as I was looking at all of this information and as I was researching all of this information is that July is the revealing. Thank you, Kristen, for dropping the channel. That's a free Telegram channel, by the way, for those of you that aren't dialed into that, where you can get me real raw, uncensored, all my thoughts, musings, pictures of Jack, info about Healy, all the things. That's basically Leah Central. Not everybody's giving you the link. Everyone's sharing the love, the Telegram love. So July is the revealing, okay? And I guess the first thing I will actually just start with this, with the Sirius Gateway. So Sirius is a star that shines 23 times brighter than our sun, and it is known as Earth's spiritual sun. It is, right now, Earth is at its furthest point from Earth that it is all year. And so as a result of that, Sirius is actually closer and more impactful on planet Earth right now than the sun is. And so many ancient cultures believed, well, first of all, Sirius is believed to be the home of Isis, the goddess Isis. And so Sirius is associated with death and rebirth. Sirius is, the energy of the star Sirius is freedom and expansion and release from limitations. And that energy of Sirius, the actual energy of Sirius creates a raise in consciousness. So the beauty of this right now is that, and especially for where we are as humanity, is that all of humanity right now, and the gateway is open from the 3rd of July until the 7th of July, all of humanity can raise their levels of consciousness right now if they choose to. So all of us that are somewhat spiritually awakened, it's like, it literally is just an opting in. It's an energetic opting in to raising our consciousness. We have this amazing, beautiful, energetic influence of Sirius right now and the energy from Sirius. So shamanic cultures believed Sirius to be the realm of the gods, like the realm where the gods exist. And obviously many people believe that a very, very advanced, very, very technologically advanced alien race lives on Sirius. So this is a time when intuition is heightened. This is a time when technologically we can advance and we can expand and we can raise our vibration and we can expand our consciousness. So definitely use this time over the next few days to do that. It literally is the time of accelerating and raising our consciousness. So I guess the thing that's interesting is that I part of me is like, I wish I could have been here and told you about it on the 3rd, but I really don't believe that we've been able to feel the energy of the Sirius Gateway because of that crazy moon that we just came out of, that we're still in actually. I think we probably have another 24 to 36 hours of impact being felt from the full moon. And so, while that's waning, that effect is waning right now. And I think you can really begin to feel that Sirius gateway energy. It's going to be really strong about 24 hours from now. So this is the time that you want to use to be meditating, to be journaling, to be getting really, really clear on how you desire to expand your consciousness, and use the energy of the Sirius Gateway to do that. So again, from the 3rd to the 7th of July, we have the Sirius Gateway open. So that's kind of the first big thing that's happening. I do want to just touch briefly on what just happened with this moon. July 4th, 5th, we had a lunar eclipse in Capricorn combined with this moon that had aspects of Jupiter, Pluto, Saturn. We definitely had the two giants, right? We had Saturn and Jupiter, our malefic and our benefic planets. They're sort of head to head during that moon energy. And it was intense. It was really, really intense. It definitely, that moon and this eclipse. So this is the end of our eclipse season. This was the last eclipse, thank God. But this was the last eclipse. So we're moving out of eclipse season. We're moving out of a lot of craziness that's been happening since, this eclipse season has been going on for we're coming to the end of an eclipse season that has lasted since 2018. So we're at an ending there, and we're also moving out of lots of periods of like what have felt like desolation.
Mom,
Yes, honey.
does that mean I cannot post on my videos anymore?
Does it mean what?
Does that mean I can't post on my videos?
No. Do you want to go get Rainy? She's here. Jack was still asleep.
Oh, I think I'm going to get some more sleep.
You're going to get some more sleep? Okay, so we're coming out of like a lot of what has felt like desolation, okay? So that's the good news. the real energy of this moon was around changing our decision making and really fully embracing what's been holding us back. And so, a lot of people are saying like, I felt really, really grounded this weekend. I actually felt really well. I felt good. I felt grounded. It's because those people had already embraced what had been holding them back. They were already ready to be free of that. I think because many of us in this group, especially many of us that are doing this work are the last eclipse. Jack can no longer watch his videos. I mean, who even knows, right? That prophetic child. I don't even know what part he just heard me say there. So all that kid does is walk around delivering prophecies all day long. We've taken to writing them down because it's quite intense. I think he's getting up. Hold on. Good morning.
What did you say? You're getting me offline and
I didn't say I was getting you offline. I didn't say that. I think you just misheard something.
No.
That's my mic. Don't touch it. Let's make it so they can hear me. Do you want to say hi? No. Reenie's downstairs.
Yeah.
I love you.
I'm the only YouTuber in this house.
Oh, he's the only YouTuber in this house, so he just wants you to know that. Those of you that are watching on... Okay, I'm not laughing. Those of you that are watching on YouTube, I am not a YouTuber. Jack is the only YouTuber in this house, okay? Let's be crystal clear about that. Okay, so this moon, so for those of us that are like leading spiritual communities, those of us that are, we're really, really enmeshed in this spiritual work, the energy of this moon was a lot because we were feeling that, we were feeling the energy of Jupiter, which wants us to expand and which wants us to be blessed and abundant. And then we were feeling the energy of Saturn, which, wants to constrict us and definitely wants to like unearth, anything that's hidden, in combination with Pluto, right? I mean, it's just it was a lot of energy over, this probably 6-day period, 3 days prior to the moon and then 3 days after, it's a lot of energy. So if you were feeling ungrounded and if you were feeling overwhelmed, it's okay. And it doesn't mean that you haven't embraced the realization of what's been holding you back. But I know that there were some people that were like, I actually felt really good. And I think it's just because those people were in a place, and it obviously depends upon your astrological signs as well and where those planets are placed in your natal chart, which we won't get into all of that. But some of the things that the energy of this moon kicked up and will continue to kick up, by the way, until the new moon, is fears about not getting what we want, being afraid that we're not going to actually be able to bring to fruition the things that we desire. And how we do that is literally just by relinquishing control and only doing what's in alignment with us. The name of the game this entire month, by the way, you guys, is alignment. It is just, if something doesn't feel in alignment to you, don't do it. Only be taking actions, only be doing things that feel like they're in alignment to you. Because of the heavy focus that we have on, I'll go as far to say brutal truth this month, and we're going to talk more about that in a minute. It's like, if it is not truth for you, if it is not truth, energetic, spiritual, mental, physical truth for you, it's not going to work. So make sure that you are fully in alignment. Just stop trying to figure everything out. Trust your soul. Your divine soul knows exactly what you are meant to be doing in each moment of every day. So your number one job is just to connect with soul and get into alignment with soul and follow soul's direction. No following the ego, no following the mind this month. It's just not going to work. So just stop trying to control everything, move into a place of trust. Your only job this month is to get into alignment. There is radical change coming. I think you guys all know this, right? I'm going to be ranting and raving about the revolution throughout this call. Yes, honey? Your head hurts?
Can you see how hot it is?
Let me see. We got to move your hand. Doesn't feel too hot, so I think maybe you should get some water because you might be dehydrated, okay? See if Reenie can get you some water. Um, so as I'm preparing to do these forecasts, a couple of the resources that I really love that I wanted to share with you guys today is I'm a huge, huge fan of David Palmer, the Leo King. So if you are not following him on YouTube or Instagram, like definitely go follow him. He's really epic. I love him because he's just raw and real, and he's just kind of like this regular dude that's also an astrologer. But I really like how he delivers things. He doesn't sugarcoat things. So I was watching some of his stuff, and he has really started to bring in human design in his forecast, which I love. And I was laughing because the lunar eclipse was a 5-1 splenic projector, which is my human design. And I was just like, well, maybe that's why I was affected so crazy by it, because it literally was me. Yeah, and he's also very, very Leo. He's a double Leo like Jack, which I think is part of why I'm really drawn to his energy. He has a Leo sun, Leo rising, and so does Jack. And so anyway, I really enjoy David Palmer. So definitely check him out. I actually have his subscription to High Vibe TV, which is his app where I can see like all of his, yes, and he's a little bit cute too, where I can see all of his content. I enjoy the app. I rarely use it, but when I do use it, I enjoy having full access. So definitely check him out. And then the other site that I really, really love is the-astrologer.net. There's really great information there as to like a play-by-play of what's actually happening astrologically through the month. So those are just two resources that I love that I wanted to share with you guys, where I get inspiration from. And then obviously for me, it's about opening up to source and allowing just whatever information needs to come through for you guys to come through. And then we'll move into the tarot forecast as well, which is always fun. So July 3rd through the 7th, the Sirius gateway opens, right? The 4th and 5th, we had that Capricorn lunar eclipse. It basically was this huge detox, this huge, like the climax of like this huge detox that's been coming, which obviously I completely physically happened to me in some really, really intense ways. So it was crazy. But good to know that, because the lunar eclipse was a 5-1 splenic projector, I was right in line with it, with my 5-1 splenic projector self. So the next thing we kind of have happening is Chiron retrograde happening on the 11th of July. So Chiron is our healer, right? It's our wounded healer. It's the wound that we need to heal in this lifetime. And so what happens is during Chiron retrograde, there is strength in healing. So this is going to be a beautiful time of healing for this planet, for you individually, if you choose for it to be. And then on July 12th, thank everything that's holy, Mercury goes direct. This one has been rough. I feel like everyone can agree. This has been rough. It's been extremely rough. So Mercury goes direct on July 12th. And then we have a Cancer new moon coming on the 20th of July. And on July 22nd, Leo season begins. I don't know who's excited about this. I am. Cancer season is really intense, and this Cancer season in particular has been very intense. We're going to talk more about how that's going to play out in July in a minute, but I just wanted to give you some of these important dates. July 25th, Mars enters its shadow period. So tensions are going to be high around the end of the month when Mars enters its shadow period. And July 28th, Venus leaves its shadow. So that's exciting. Venus has been retrograde and it is now leaving its shadow period. So it will be completely out of shadow period, which is great. Okay, so we talked about Sirius. Okay, let's talk about the themes of July. So there is a thing called a no planet effect, and it is a real thing. So right now we have 3 signs, or during this period of July, we have 3 signs with no planets in them. No, we have 5 signs with no planets in them, not 3. Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, and Sagittarius. So what this creates is this openness and expansiveness in those areas to be filled, right? To be filled with information, to be filled with external external input. And it will not accept lies. So basically, having all of these signs with no planets in it essentially means that nobody has the ability to lie to you, right? Only truth will be accepted. And so this is like the real first theme of July, and what I think like we're just going to see the entire month. Like, only truth will be accepted this month. And it's part of why I got this download that like July will be the revealing. Because of how all of the planets are aligned, there's no ability to continue to just pull the wool over the eyes of humanity. The sun is in Cancer right now, and Cancer hates lies. Cancer hates lies. Cancer hates liars. And because of the other planetary alignments happening right now, it supports Cancer in that zero tolerance of lies. One of those placements is Uranus in Taurus. So, and I've been talking about this, and I'll continue to talk about this. This Uranus in Taurus placement is what is enabling us to see through the faulty financial systems and structures that have been put in place, for us to be able to see the global financial agenda, for us to be able to see how we're being controlled. Well, the beauty of this is, so we've got this Uranus and Taurus energy, which is basically going to be the dismantling of the financial system and structures as we know it, now supported by Sun in Cancer, which hates lies, right? So now what happens? The global financial agenda does not have the ability to bullshit us any longer. We now can see through the veil. We now see what's happening. And they are no longer going to have the ability to play the blame game. We're going to see the crumbling of financial systems and structures, and it is coming, in this period of 2020 to 2024. By the time 2024 hits, we will have an entirely different financial system in place. The cards have been dealt at this point. They have been playing a smoke and mirrors game so that we can't see what those cards are. But now with this Sun in Cancer energy, like, it's going to be revealed. All will be revealed. They can no longer keep playing this person did it, that person did it, and not taking accountability. It's just not going to work anymore. Things based in truth will grow stronger this month. So that's the thing that I really want you to hear. It's like this theme of the month is truth, right? It's honesty, it's truth. So relationships and foundations that are based in truth will grow stronger. Those based in deception and lies will crumble. It's part of why, like, one of the things we're going to be seeing this month in July is businesses going out of business, large corporations going out of business, because they will no longer have the ability to play that robbing Peter to pay Paul game. Their foundations have crumbled, and so, like, that will absolutely be something that will be revealed this month. We'll see major corporations going out of business. We'll see people stepping down from major corporations because they know that this is coming. They know that the crumbling is coming. And they know that their businesses are on their way out. I want to talk about Mars in Aries, but yeah, I guess I'll talk about Mars in Aries right now. So Mars is in Aries, okay? And until Mars went into Aries just recently, we had no planets in fire signs since December of 2019. That makes life extremely difficult for everyone. People feel lethargic. They feel like they can't get anything done. So we've been in this period of like essential, like lockdown, right? Like, can't go anywhere, can't do anything. People feeling like they don't have the fire to move forward. They don't have the fire to go out and do the things that they desire to do. So collectively, this has been a really difficult energy for us. And now we're ready for forward momentum. Mars is in Aries. We're ready to move forward. After months of being stuck, we're really ready for that momentum, right? And that's a very powerful, so that energy combined with Uranus and Taurus, combined with Sun in Cancer is like, look, we're no longer tolerating this anymore. Literally, you guys, the revolution is upon us. It is upon us now. Like somebody said to me the other day, like, when's the revolution going to begin? I'm like, it's already begun. Like, we're just not quite seeing it yet. This month, July, Sun in Cancer is the revealing. You're going to see how much of this revolution is already at play, how much of this revolution is already happening and has been happening, just in a place that we haven't quite been able to see it. Can you feel it? I've been able to feel it. I mean, all of June, I was like, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming. Like, I can feel the energy. I can feel the energy. Like, it is upon us. The revolution is upon us. Okay, so I want to talk about the Wheel of Fortune. And I'm really interested to see if this comes up in the tarot reading once we get to that part of the that part of the show. But from July 5th to July 21st, we have a period that activates the karmic Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune card in tarot is a card that is always turning, right? It's always turning. So even if you pull the card reversed and things aren't going in your favor, that card is always going to turn. That wheel is always turning. So right now in this period from July 5th to the 21st, we have activated the karmic Wheel of Fortune. And so for those that things have been really challenging over the last 6 to 12 years, that wheel is about to turn in your favor. Here's the good news. It has been challenging and difficult for all of humanity, all of the collective, right? The whole planet has had it hard. And those that have been in power have had that Wheel of Fortune turned in their favor. It's been upside down for us for centuries, really, but really this last 6 to 12 years, because we've been in this period of deception. And we'll talk more about that in a minute. But essentially, like, what's happening now is this wheel is turning in the favor of humanity. And so it is now turning out of favor of the global financial elite, or those that have been in power and have been taking advantage. The shit's about to hit the fan for them, right? And it is. Like, it's literally July 5th. So between now and the 21st, like, things are not going to be super happy for them. So 2008 to 2019 was this era of deception. We've literally been living under a cloud. We've been living under a veil. We have had the wool pulled over our eyes. Everything and anything that could be done has been being done to keep us in line, to keep us playing their game, to keep us actively participating as commodities inside the global financial agenda. That time is over. That time ended as soon as 2020 began. And now we have the great reveal. 2020 to 2024 is the great reveal. Hugely supported by Uranus in Taurus, right? And again, this idea of this global financial agenda, the foundations that it was built upon are no longer there. The template of the earth has changed. The foundations have changed. We have evolved as a species. Our species, our human species, has evolved. We've evolved beyond the point of being able to be controlled. Now, obviously, there are some of us who are still very, very brainwashed and who are operating completely inside the program. I don't know that all of those people will know. I shouldn't say that. I do know. I do know that many of those people will never come out of that. And that's very sad. So all we can do is really move into this new timeline, move into this new reality, and bring as many people as possible so that our collective raising of our consciousness shifts the entire planet. That's really the only hope for those people at this point. So it's the great reveal, right? The revolution is upon us. It is now time for you to wake up and decide what you want. This period of time between the 5th and the 21st not only is going to be the great reveal for this change in power, but the Wheel of Fortune is now turned in your favor. So what are you going to do with it? Are you going to just allow it to keep rolling and not take advantage of this tremendous opportunity that you have coming to you right now? Or are you going to decide what you want and decide to go out and get what you want? Are you going to decide to create your heaven on earth reality? So this month, you will get brutally honest with yourself. Like, the name of the game this month is honesty and truth, okay? So you're going to get brutally honest with yourself about what needs to change, about what you want, and about other people in your life. And the people who are projecting false light are going to be revealed. The people who are not in your life for the highest and best intentions are going to be revealed. The people that are not serving you achieving your divine mission work on this planet are going to be revealed. And you're going to have to make some difficult decisions about whether or not you're going to keep those people in your life. You will be unable to tolerate lies and bullshit. Your bullshit radar will be going off like crazy. So the really interesting thing about this is, like, you're not really going to care, because you're going to fully realize you're not going to be able to tolerate it in your life. So the people that are showing up in that way, they're just going to exit stage left, because there isn't going to be any other option. You will not be able to tolerate lies, period. The collective will not be tolerating lies. And that is what is bringing this revolutionary energy this month. So the other thing is, people will not be able to keep up their lies. So all of this deception and all of this lying that's been being done to us by the WHO, by our governments, like, it's just not, they won't be able to keep it up this month. The game of smoke and mirrors is completely over. So relationships will end. You're not going to particularly care about that. And, like, I hate to sound harsh, but you're not. And through you standing in truth, aligned people will be called into your life to replace those that are not in alignment. So try not to grip the steering wheel and white knuckle through in places that are not in alignment with you. So I already talked a little bit about this, but Cancer is the sign of stability. So Uranus in Taurus combined with Cancer being the sign of stability is going to reveal these big corporations that are no longer financially solvent. And so they will collapse. You will see collapses of businesses this month. Oh, look, there's some notes about Healy. Okay, is that all the notes I had? I felt like I had so much more than that. Guess that was still a lot. That was a lot. Okay, so that is my astrological energy divine download update for the month. If you are just joining now, make sure you go back and watch the replay. By the way, if you are watching on YouTube or Brighton and you are loving this content, please share it. Please like the channel and subscribe, but definitely please share it. We need to get this information out to as many people as possible so that they're prepared for what is coming this month. And, you know, for me, it's like, what's the purpose of me doing these wealth forecasts? Well, it's so that you can be prepared, right? Like, I don't benefit from this. I'm not making money from this. I do this so that you can be prepared. I do this so that the collective can be prepared for what is coming, because I believe that for each one of us that consciously goes out and creates action towards designing and calling in our heaven on earth experience, the better the collective is, the more the collective consciousness raises. And so that's really the purpose of me doing this, is I want you to be prepared for what the energy is that's coming. So please share, please share, please share, please share. If there are people that you know that should be in this group, this Rich Abundance group, please share the link to join the group. I don't like people just being spammed into the group, but please share the link with them and they can join. And again, these forecasts are always available up on Brighton and YouTube after the fact. No, Maria, I actually love it when you write the notes in the comment section, because then I think other people can, like, other people benefit from it as well, I feel like. Okay, so now we move into the tarot forecast for the month. This is where stuff gets interesting. All right, so July 2020, the revealing. What have we got in store? Theme for the month, feeling cheated. Yeah, so I'm not surprised by that. So 7 of Swords, this is our theme for the month, feeling cheated. This is lies being revealed, right? We are going to feel cheated. We are going to feel deceived because we have been. We have been deceived for so long, and it's all going to come to light. So of course we're going to feel cheated. Of course we're going to feel deceived. We have been, right? So that is the theme of the month. Oh, hi, B. Okay. Somebody needs to take notes on these and then send them to me afterwards so that I can then refer back to them, because I don't ever come back and watch this, and I'm like half the time don't even remember what I said. And someone will be like, oh yeah, you said that this thing was going to happen. And I'm like, oh, did I? But I'm not prepared because I'm not taking notes. Okay. So we are going to actually begin on July 1st, even though we are now on July 6th, just because my Virgo rising will not allow us to do it any other way. We cannot skip the beginning of the month. Okay. So the theme for the first week of the month is the Magician reversed. So this is the card, like basically we don't feel like we have all the tools we need to move forward. We're feeling like we don't quite have everything we need to move forward this week. But I think that has to do with, right, the beginning of the week, we hadn't quite hit that 5th of July. That Wheel of Fortune hasn't quite turned in our favor as we're starting the week. And so this would have been the 29th of June through the 5th of July. So this week that just passed. And we did pull cards on the last reading through the 30th. So we will just begin pulling from the 1st. So on the 1st, the Queen of Pentacles, interestingly enough. So I love starting the month out with the Queen of Pentacles card, the highest female money card in the deck, right? One of the highest money cards in the deck, meaning July is going to be a good month financially. So all this other craziness is happening, but this card is coming right on July 1st to let us know that we don't need to worry about money this month. Like money is going to be flowing. On the 2nd, we have the 7 of Wands reversed. So feeling like we can't stand up for our principles. Something happening on Thursday where we're feeling like we can't stand up for our principles. Again, that crazy full moon energy already coming in and hitting hard on Thursday. This is the day that I actually had surgery. And I really was not happy about having to do that, but it was like something I knew I needed to do. But I think it's interesting that card's coming up there. So Friday the 3rd, Page of Cups. So the pages are all about like sowing seeds, and cups are about offers of love. And they can be offers of love in business. They can be offers of love in romantic relationships, in friendships. And so something happened on Friday the 3rd where we were sowing seeds around an offer of love that we hope to desire. And yeah, definite, like, cups are all about emotions, right? So emotional seeds being sown on Friday the 3rd. Saturday the 4th, we have the 8 of Cups reversed, meaning we decided not to walk away from something that day. We decided that if we walked away from something, it would be with regret. So on the 4th of July, we decide not to walk away. We decide, and it may have been for the best, it may have not been for the best, but we decided not to walk away from something that day because we were worried that we would have regret. I think that that's brilliant because what did I say when we were talking about the themes? It's like, it's about alignment. If it doesn't feel in alignment, don't do it. So if this card had showed up right side up, walk away without regret, then we easily could have done that. But if it's showing up reverse, it's like something didn't quite feel right, so we didn't walk away. So I think that's good. And again, hadn't quite moved into this period where the Wheel of Fortune is turning, which is happening on this day. Yesterday, Sunday the 5th, the Hanged Man reverse, we're getting unstuck. So that's amazing, right? So that is literally like, as this Wheel of Fortune turns in our favor, we get unstuck. Hanged Man reverse. Okay, so now we move into this week. Today, the 6th of July through the 12th, and our theme for the week is the Lovers reversed. A week where partnerships may be upside down, romantic or sexual partnerships may be upside down. It is not a week to be focusing on love. We'll see what else comes out in the cards, but it's a week to be focusing on other things, right? Deceptions. This can also indicate deceptions in romantic relationships being revealed. So be on the lookout for that. Today, Monday, the 6th, I realize it's Friday, or it's Sunday evening, the 5th, for some of you, but Queen of Swords. So this is like, all we need to do this week is stand in our power. All we need to do is be in alignment, be in truth. Swords are all about truth. Swords energy are all about truth. Be in truth, stay in alignment. My nose is itching, so we know this is right. And be in our power this week, okay? Tuesday, the 7th, 9 of Swords. We're in our head. Mental anguish. This is the card of mental anguish and worry. So we're worrying about something this week. And, I think with everything that's happening in the world right now, it's a totally normal reaction, and it's not something that I would say, don't worry. I think that we have plenty to be worried about right now, right? You don't want to allow it to overtake you, but I'm not surprised that that's coming up, and I think it's quite healthy, honestly. Wednesday, we're getting something ready to take to market. So this is the 3 of Pentacles reverse, something not quite ready to take to market, something we're still working on. So whatever it is financially that you are working on and getting ready to take to market, it's like, hold off and continue to perfect it. I think partially this is also because Mercury goes direct on Sunday. So it's like, it's not a good time to launch anything right now, right? Like it's, this card can also indicate contracts in review. You definitely don't want to sign anything between now and the 12th. Wait until next Monday if you've got contracts pending. I think that's just an indication. If you've got contracts pending, if you've got something you're getting ready to put out and offer to the world, like just hold off because the energy is really going to be much more freed up to do that come Sunday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Thursday, the 9th, we have the Knight of Wands reversed. So knights are the messengers of the tarot, and wands are about one of two things: purpose work, passion and purpose work, or they can be about sexuality or sexual encounters, or indicate something having to do with sensuality or sexuality. For me, the knights are usually messengers about purpose work. So this is, was this Friday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday? This is Thursday the 9th. Knight of Wands reversed, meaning not receiving messages about purpose work that we desire. Again, we're still in Mercury retrograde, so that doesn't surprise me. Yeah, so Lisa, like that for you, I think that's a definite do not sign the contract on Thursday. I would put it off until Monday of next week, and we can also look at what the card is on Monday. But Friday, the Death card reversed. Hold on. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Did I not pull cards for Saturday, Sunday? Oh, no. Okay, we only had that many cards that week. I'm getting confused. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. The Death card reversed. Something's not over. Something is not ending on Friday. So if you are considering ending something on Friday, and this may have to do with the thing that you chose not to walk away from the previous week, it's still not over. Still do not end it if it does not feel in alignment for you, okay? And then Saturday, the 11th, Page of Swords. So Page of Swords is a communication card, right? Um, Page of Swords can indicate communication over the internet. Email also can sometimes indicate gossip. This is on Saturday, the day before Mercury goes direct, but this card is always a warning or a prompting to be clear and concise and honest and in truth when it comes to your communication. So just really watch your communication on Saturday, I mean. And then on Sunday, we have the Eight of Wands reversed. So things not moving as quickly as we would like, which is an interesting card to have when Mercury goes direct. What this card indicates to me is that we're going to have a difficult post-shadow period of Mercury retrograde. Look, it's going to go direct. It's going to get better because it's been extremely slow going. So, but just know, I think that like we're not going to move out of it as quickly as we would have liked with that card, Eight of Wands reversed, meaning things are not moving as quickly as we would like. Okay. I'm running out of space. So now we move into the 13th of July through the 19th, and we are fully in this period of the Wheel of Fortune being turned back in our favor. We have the Queen of Wands, right side up. So this is lots of queen energy in this reading, which is interesting. We now have 3 of the 4 queens, and we have 1 pulled every single week. So women are definitely in their power this month. Running the show. There's been interesting other things happening in my life where that's been the message as well. So I think that that's really fascinating. Queen of Wands, right side up, meaning we are fully able to, the theme of this week is fully stand in our purpose work, fully stand in our passions in all areas of our lives. Because that's really where like our power is going to lie in our purpose, during the 3rd week of the month. So Monday, we have the 6 of Swords reversed, not moving to higher ground. So still not quite feeling like we're moving to higher ground on Monday. Tuesday, 9 of Wands. So this is the Wounded Warrior card, and it's a card of non-action. It's a card of resting, right? And so it's, we're not quite moving to higher ground. It's still not time to move forward. So we're still like kind of hanging out, kind of observing, kind of seeing what's happening. Wednesday, 5 of Swords reversed. So this is moving out of this sort of like, now we're starting to move out of this like anxiety and looking over our shoulder and doubting, and that energy is starting to clear on Wednesday. So that's good. Thursday, King of Wands, right side up. So again, you've got your King and your Queen of Wands in this week. It's a week that should be completely focused on purpose and passion and doing what feels completely aligned for you. So that is Thursday the 16th. And then on Friday the 17th, we have the 4 of Wands card. This is the card of making the marriage work. So things going really well in marriage relationships, in partnerships. You've got your King and Queen of Wands, which also can indicate married couples. So marriage is doing well this week. But this can be making the marriage work in a partnership, in a business partnership. This can be making the marriage work in a friendship. It's like things relationship-wise are going well this week. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, because you've got all the bullshit out of the way the week before with all the Swords energy. Lots of Wands energy, right? Swords reversed, meaning, not having to worry about lies and truth issues this week. We've got 6 of Swords reversed and 5 of Swords reversed, and then all the rest of the cards so far this week are Wands energy, which is purpose and passion, right? So now we are 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, Saturday the 18th. Look at that. That's such a good card for family this week. 10 of Cups. This is the card of the happy family, and everything's going right for this family, not just financially, but emotionally, energetically, spiritually. This is the card of the happy family. So that's amazing, happening on that weekend, Saturday the 18th. Sunday the 19th, here comes some Swords energy. However, 8 of Swords. This is another card of a little bit of mental anguish, but it's a card of being stuck and putting ourselves there. So this woman, as you can see, is kind of wrapped in these red ties, but they're really loosely tied. So literally all she has to do is just like shimmy out of them. So she's put herself in this period of self-reflection and a little bit of mental anguish. So it's like being in our heads, being stuck in our heads on Sunday. So let's see what's coming the following week. Then we move into the 20th through the 26th. And the theme of this week is the High Priestess. So, okay, this is reversed. It's the High Priestess reversed. So this is a warning. This second to last week of July, as we're moving into the week of the 20th, listen to your intuition. You've got to listen to your intuition. That is a warning that we're going to be inclined to be in our heads, listening to our ego and not listening to our intuition. And it's a warning to not do that, to stay in our intuition that week. So many cards. We're not even done yet. Okay, so then we have Monday the 20th. 7 of Cups reversed. 7 of Cups is the card of needing to make a decision. So a decision already made. A decision has already been made. Something has already been revealed on Monday the 20th. The 21st, the 6 of Cups. This is the card of feeling nostalgic, wanting things to go back to the way that they were. So something's been revealed, and now we wish it would go back to the way it was on Tuesday, the 21st. The 22nd is the Ace of Cups reversed. This card's always amazing. It's the Holy Grail card. It's reversed, meaning a Holy Grail opportunity coming. It's not this day, but potentially seeds being sown this day for a Holy Grail opportunity to come on Wednesday. Thursday, Page of Pentacles, that is also going to be a beneficial financial situation, this Holy Grail opportunity. So now we have Wednesday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, the 23rd, Page of Pentacles, seeds being sown about financial opportunities. Friday, the 24th, 4 of Cups, right side up. This card is a card of low-level anxiety and depression. So just be expecting, you may be feeling a little off that day. What day is our new moon? Is it around that time? I feel like it's around that time. Yeah, the 20th? Oh no, it was on the 20th. New moon's on the 20th. What's happening on the 24th? Something. Oh, Mars goes into shadow period, so tension's coming. So that's this card of starting to feel those tensions from Mars going into its shadow period coming on Friday. Saturday, Mars goes into its shadow period. So this is good, though. This is 5 of Pentacles reversed, meaning even though we're feeling that little bit of low-level anxiety and depression, we're not missing any opportunities. So we don't need to worry about missing opportunities. Just kind of accept that there's some planetary energy and stuff happening on Friday. Sunday, this is important, Sunday the 26th, Ace of Swords reversed, someone not being truthful, or a lie being revealed. So look at that date, which also is, something else is happening right then also. Oh, not yet. That is Mars shadow. Let's see. Oh no, that was Saturday, the 26th. Yeah, so something being revealed that day, the 26th, July 26th, a lie being revealed, a truth coming to light. Okay, so then we move into the final week of the month, which is the 27th of July through the 2nd of August. And the theme is Ace of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, there's definitely some highs and lows energies of this month, but it's all about truth being revealed, right? Like, I love that the middle of the month is like this really strong focus on purpose. And then we've got this financial stuff, financial support coming back in the last weeks of the month. So the Page of Pentacles showing up, sowing the seeds. Here on the theme of this final week is Ace of Pentacles reversed. It's like working on a really, really lucrative new financial opportunity that's coming, right? Not here yet, but coming. So I like that. Monday, the Chariot card reversed. Things aren't moving forward as quickly as we would like. I think we're in this period this month of like, we wish things would speed up and they're just not they're just not going as fast as we would like. We're not feeling super victorious, and we're not ready to put the wheels on the cart and move forward yet on Monday. Tuesday's the Empress reversed. We're not ready to give birth to the thing yet. We've got a lot of, this is an interesting reading this month because we've got the Holy Grail card reversed, which is always positive, whether it's upside down or reverse. It's like Holy Grail opportunity coming. Tremendous financial opportunity coming, reversed, right? Empress card reversed, not quite ready to give birth to the thing that we're working on. You've also, we also had that Three of Pentacles reversed earlier in the month. Like the thing's just not quite ready to take to market, and it's not moving as quickly as we would like. So, positive financial month overall, but perhaps not as lucrative as we would have liked. Wednesday, the 29th, Eight of Pentacles reversed. So here's the good news about this. This is, again, we've got more money energy here. Eight of Pentacles right side up is like, you're going to get a really good return, but you're going to have to work hard for it. Reversed, it's like the return's coming and you're not going to have to work that hard for it. So I like that. I always like that card in that position because it's just like, yeah, who doesn't want abundance that comes in and flows with ease and grace? And I think this card is also an indication of if you stay in alignment, it's going to be easy. Thursday, the 30th, the Sun reversed, kids upside down, things upside down with children, or stuff with children being revealed. So we obviously have this Ghislaine Maxwell arrest that just happened. We may see some things being revealed around child trafficking happening at the end of the month. So I definitely would look for that. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. That's Thursday the 30th. And then we have Friday the 31st. Four of Swords. This is a card of healing. So we're moving into this period of healing, and that's kind of what we talked about. It's like the collective is now healing. The collective now has the opportunity to heal because of whatever this reveal is that happens the day before. And this month, that's overall things being revealed. Now things are being revealed, things have been revealed, and now we get to move into a period of healing, which is hopefully what August is all about. Is less revolutionary activity and more healing. I think that it does feel like to me that we may get a bit of a break in August, and then I think we're going to get hit quite hard September, October, November, December, with more changes and upheaval. So hopefully we get a breather in August. I never look too far ahead because I think things are changing so rapidly right now with timelines that I don't ever want to I don't go into August. It's like, okay, now we're done. July 31st. That's it. That's our monthly forecast. So that is our July monthly wealth forecast. And remember, wealth is not just about financial wealth. It is, the word wealthy actually comes from two words, well and healthy. So for me, wealth always is about being well and healthy in all areas of your life. And that is truly what I desire for you because it is your divine birthright to be wealthy in all areas of your life. And you are super, 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 super worthy and so deserving of that. So hopefully this forecast was very, very helpful for you, so that you can be prepared. Please take advantage of this beautiful, beautiful Sirius energy that we have, Sirius Gateway energy between now and the 7th. And expand and up-level your consciousness. Do it not only for yourself, but for the rest of the collective. And I will be back next month with the August wealth forecast. And in the meantime, please enjoy all the other epic content in this group, including our 12-week mini course, Abundance. And again, if you are on YouTube or Writing and you are watching this video, please share it with people that you feel like might be interested. And I think that's it. I love you all. Have a beautiful day. Mwah!